No, my mom, she gave me some great advice. She said, Malcolm, always be proud of yourself, because I never will. She called that reverse psychology. Actually, I think it was more like her regular psychology, but she was dyslexic. Anyway, so my mom taught me the black culture by putting posters of black heroes on the wall for me to emulate, like Martin Luther King Jr. and Malcolm X and Buckwheat. Apparently, my mom thought that someday Buckwheat's gonna be president. And she's almost right, because our current president, not the one coming up, but our current president sounds like Buckwheat. You know, just once before he leaves, I want to hear him say, being president, it's okay. Yeah, so. I never wanted to be black. I didn't. I wanted to be other. I'm from Hawaii. I grew up in Hawaii, so I'm a black Hawaiian. But I'm not your typical black Hawaiian. I'm a mixture of African American, American Indian, Italian, Celtic. I'm from Hawaii. I like German beer and Latin women and Thai food and Skittles. I'm like a walking rainbow, you know. When I walked down the street in my hometown, I was the International Day Parade. I love it. Yeah, I was in I'm from San Francisco, by the way, and thank you. And I was walking along, and this tourist, he came up to me and he said, well, so you're from Hawaii? What was it like growing up black in Hawaii? I said, fine. What was it like growing up stupid in Texas? You know, I didn't know what he wanted me to say, like, you know, expecting me to say, oh man, it sucked growing up in the black Hawaiian ghetto. Man, I had to sit on the back of the canoe. Wouldn't let me sit at the lunch counter, eat my fried chicken and Spam sandwich. I even had to surf at the black sanded beach. Couldn't even use a real surfboard. It was like a white foam cooler top. Nah. Hawaii wasn't like that at all. Hawaii is a very loving, very open culture. You know, my mom taught me the aloha spirit when I was a kid, the spirit of unconditional love and acceptance. She said, Malcolm, each and every day you go up to somebody and you say, aloha, ma'am, have a super rainbow day. And then steal her wallet. So, yeah. My mom, very, very special person, very special person. She's a small black woman with these big, fierce eyes, you know, kind of like a female version of Samuel L. Jackson, only not as pretty. She's not afraid of snakes on the plane. Her fear is roaches. Her fear is roaches in the kitchen. When I was a kid, she wanted to be an actress, and she sat me and my brothers down on the couch, and she did the hitman scene from Pulp Fiction. She said, Ezekiel 25:17. The path of the righteous is beset by my belt. Blessed Blessed is he who listens to me, for I am the smartest woman in the world, and you will know my name is Mama, for I am drunk. Yeah, for real. My mom, she lived in Hawaii, the island of Hawaii, for 20 plus years, and can't swim. Cannot swim. And I didn't understand that because she went to the beach every day. And then I found out the beach was the name of the local pub. Makes sense. Makes sense. When I left Hawaii and I decided to move to San Francisco, my mom said to me, she said, "You're only moving to San Francisco because you're gay." And I said, "No, I'm moving because I don't like you." And she said, "Oh, well, don't worry, because a bond between a mother and her son can never be broken. So no matter where you go," I mean, I carried you in my belly. I carried you in my belly for 6.5 months. And no matter where you go, I will hunt you down. So then I moved to San Francisco, and it's amazing to me how popular it is to act black. You know, I see lots of people acting black. I was walking down the street, an East Indian said, "Yo, bro, you are my dog." He was talking to his French poodle. You know, and then I saw a Japanese guy, Japanese kid with an afro, listening to Snoop Dogg. I said, "What are you doing?" He said, "Man, I'm getting in touch with my blackness." I said, "Okay, well, I'll get in touch with my black Hawaiianness. I'm gonna talk some pidgin." And I pooped on his head.